Welcome everybody to the first ACL stream. I'm joined here by Agester, owner of Clash Champs. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. So, want to talk today a bit about Clash Champs. Can you tell us, for those who don't know, what services do Clash Champs offer and how can people find those? Yeah, I know that I've used your bases and your recruiting stuff myself, and it's been super helpful when playing the game. So, very awesome stuff there. I highly recommend that. Can you talk about some of the things that Champs have been up to here lately?
A part of it's due to, the esports, pulled back a little bit on the number of teams that can qualify. That's number one. Number two, where the meta is at, it's a little bit easier right now. But I know that Supercell is trying to find a good, happy balance for the casual player and the competitive player. But I think once it gets back to, a spot where everybody loves and is comfortable, we might look at investing again.
Awesome. So that was going to be one of my other questions. Another thing that I know you guys have done was like the trophy pushing competitions for different town hall levels. Is that something that might come back in the future, or do you guys have any other events for the community planned like that?
I actually want to apologize. I see in the chat that some people can't hear me. It says that I'm not audible.
Let's see.
Okay, so it says it's good now. Somebody
It's
says
good now?
good.
Okay.
I can hear now. Okay, I think we're good.
All right. Perfect.
All right, apologize. Can you repeat that question again?
I know that you guys have done some community involved events like the tournament with the trophy pushing for different town hall levels. Do you guys have something like that planned to do again in the future, or any other community type events?
We do. I don't want to exactly say it yet, but we have another format we plan on launching this year. And we do plan on launching the only town hall we haven't got to is the Town Hall 16. Okay. So we want to blow that up. We want to get some big sponsors behind that so we can have some awesome prize pools. And I should really go grab it. I have a huge trophy that we're going to give out for the number one pusher. So I'm actually going to step away real fast. I'm going to go grab that so I can just show it on stream. So I'll give you like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Apologies for the audio issues. Also, for some reason I don't have my Twitch chat over here, so I'm going to move this around so I can see you guys too. All right.
Great. Let's see if we don't drop this trophy. Like our world championship trophy that we have on stage. So this one is actually super heavy because the whole base of it's in marble.
Oh, wow.
So the winner of Town Hall 16 is going to get this bad boy.
There we go. Something for people to look forward to.
Super pretty.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this one out. And it's Yeah, so we haven't ever done that before for one of our tournaments. So we want to blow up Town Hall 16 and make sure it's it's a big deal.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I know that Clash Champs sponsors different community leagues in uh, Clash of Clans. So, can you tell us a bit what it's like to be involved with those community tournaments and be a sponsor for them?
Um, we get asked a lot to sponsor various tournaments and whatnot. Um, One thing we try to educate sponsors when they, or people that come to us and they need sponsorships is, we ask in return is, hey, if we're going to sponsor your stuff, we'd love to, for you to tell us, what type of analytics are you going to get? A lot of times we would have them go back to the drawing table and, come up with a nice professional presentation, and then they bring it back to us. And, oftentimes once we see them, taking the proper steps to, do a proposal, we'll reward them in some way, whether it's with bases or monetary sponsorships.
Awesome. So, for you personally, how often do you play Clash of Clans? Do you have time for it
Um,
these days?
Between working literally like 3 jobs and kids, I don't have a whole lot of time. I do enjoy when there's like updates coming out, and I'll pull out the dev build and play out the new features and stuff like that. That's about the extent of it as of late, but I wish I had more time at the moment.
Yeah, I definitely know what that's like. When it gets busy, it gets difficult to get on and just enjoy the game sometimes. Um,
Absolutely.
for
I think when
the
I think when eventually to the point where I go Clash Champs full time, that's when I'll have a lot more time for that. So
Oh yeah, I can imagine. For the defensive side of things here lately in the game, obviously it's been uh, difficult to say the least for base builders to actually get good bases. Is there anything that you guys would like to see changed in the game to make the defensive side of things a bit better or maybe more creative?
yeah, I think it's not just one specific thing. I think just the pro players right now are, when you look at some of the charts that are out there, are hitting at 100% hit rate through some weeks, which is just crazy. We would just really love to bring that down, similar to Town Hall 15, and maybe a little bit higher. I think there was a little bit of wiggle room from that, but the biggest part is just overall hit rates. Bringing that down, because when you make the meta easier, there's backlash for the esports community. You start to see sponsorships, pull back, orgs pulling out. So people start losing their jobs. When you make the game too easy. So the biggest thing is, and another part to that too is that when you make the game too easy, then more casual players can maybe qualify. They might not have been able to do that before. So there needs to be some type of separation. When it comes to how easy the game is. There's something that's beautiful about having a perfect attack. Within a lot of just amount of time. We love to see pro players be able to craft their attack, but when they have to worry about speed, they call it speed meta right now. That's a problem.
Yeah, for sure. And I know how frustrating it is personally to have what you think's a good base on defense and then see an attack that's not executed well still just roll through the base. So definitely,
Absolutely.
it's definitely frustrating.
And I would say that a lot of people have actually, resorted to, coming to us for bases, and now that the meta is easier because they're just looking for answers. While obviously that's a great thing for us, it's still overall the community itself, as far as the pro players and the pro builders would love the meta to be a little bit harder.
Yeah, I feel like somewhere in between 14 and 15 would probably be a good balance for the game.
Yep, absolutely.
Speaking of esports, are there any particular teams or players that you really enjoy watching at the moment?
Um, I would say, as far as teams that I'm drawn to are the ones who are just incredibly respectful, both on stage and off the stage. Are just completely, just kind, to everybody. And so I've seen a lot of people backstage and met them in person, and see how their persona is online. And I would say overall, just novice. I know a favorite for a lot of people, but I just completely respect that team.
Right.
And also, got P. Caster on there too, who, he's family to us no matter what.
Of course. Yeah, it's really interesting what they've changed here with ESL, taking that to where everybody can play in it. The only unfortunate loss there is we won't have any NA lands here for the foreseeable future. But yeah, that's another thing that is very exciting, is getting to go to those events and meet these players in person. That is a very cool thing that I've gotten to do at one time so far. Hopefully more this year, but we'll see.
I'm actually happy that they, it's not just an NA thing anymore. Even though I live in North America, owning a Brazilian team, it was frustrating to not be able to have them compete.
Yeah, it is nice that everybody gets to compete now, so that's definitely a good thing.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, I don't have any more questions for you at the moment. Is there anything you want to talk about or plug before we wrap this up?
I don't know. I guess we can take some questions from the chat if anybody has any.
Yeah, if anybody in the Twitch chat has any questions, go ahead and fire away. Let us know.
Give them 10 seconds.
They're being quiet over there now.
Right. No, I would say if anything, Clash Champs is going to be around for a long time. The future, we plan on, moving out to other games, continuing expanding, a lot of services that we offer on the site. And, Clash of Clans is one of the very few mobile games who has surpassed a decade. And I think it's going to be one of those, almost like the Age of Empires, where my name comes from. That's, people still in the thousands still play that game. So, Clash Champs isn't going anywhere, and we're definitely going to be continuing to expand and invest. And let's see what else was it.
Somebody wants to go back through the first couple of questions. I think the first question was about Clash Champs and your services and where people can find those. If you want to go through that again.
Yeah, sure. We offer recruiting. If you're looking for a clan, or if a clan is looking for individual players that you can post on there. And the beautiful part about our recruiting is that when you post it, doesn't just go on the website. It goes out to 100 different Discords channels. So one post has a powerful impact all over. So that's one of the beautiful things about our recruiting. Another huge service of ours is, how we got started was with our tournaments, where, it doesn't matter what clan you're in, you can compete as individual players. So, we do the push tournaments, and we've got a special format that we're going to launch later this year. And then obviously our, base layouts, we have the largest repository in the world where you can, download any bases. We also push our pro bases from old packs out there every month as well too, so you can search those on there too.
All right, and I can definitely attest to the recruiting. I know that's one of the more frustrating things about Clash of Clans at the moment. So if any clan leaders in here are struggling with the recruiting aspect, definitely check out Clash Champs for that. It does work.
On every feature that I built on the website was all because I felt it was lacking out there. And recruiting, when I wrote it, it was because I was posting on Supercell forums, I was posting on Reddit, everywhere. And I was like, we just need one central part, one spot I can make a post, and it goes everywhere. And so that's kind of how it started. And then, another hidden feature that not a lot of people know about is we have war notifications. And I personally wrote that for myself because I would forget to attack and whatnot. And so it'll actually text your cell phone, when you can set it 2 hours or 1 hour before the end of the war, and then it'll automatically text you or send you an email. So that part's cool too.
Yeah, I know that's pretty handy. I'm as busy as I am. I need those reminders for sure to get on and do my hits.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally that person.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for taking the time and answering a couple of questions for us. I do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to everything that Clash Champs has up and coming, and yeah. All right.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, thank you so much, and we appreciate you as a partner as well. So, thank you for taking the time to do this today.
Absolutely. All right. Well, have a great day, and we will see you around.
Yep. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.